Well, look at that. The guy who's attempted to steal this house, maybe knowingly or unknowingly, look at the book that we found that he's got. Interesting.
Would I be committing any criminal offences?
We're not going to engage in conversations about hypothetical things. We're not going to speak to you about it. It's very kind of you to ask the question.
So if somebody is parked here and they do have an offensive weapon, which is a knife, you're not doing anything to
keep for another time.
Yeah, just document it.
Yeah. What, can I take your name, please, sir? So I know I've spoken to. Excuse me, sir. I think that's rather quite ignorant and arrogant to ignore me when I'm just asking a simple question.
It's like what they did when they asked if they were Freemasons. You know, and of course, not replying is consent. We all know that. Hang on. Yeah, that should do.
You ain't fucking moving that, are you?
Well, just make sure you go and hide the key somewhere, man.
Hey?
Somewhere safe. Unmarked police car, X5, look at that. There you go.
Not nowadays, that's all changing. I
hope it is.
I can do an example. I prepared one a nightclub, like the security in a nightclub of a 28 doorman. I do the head doorman, and when somebody steps out of line, I fuck them off because I took the head doorman there. I took the head doorman there because I said I'm leaving, and they offered the head doorman to me because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed of being part of this team because of the behavior of some of the door staff.
And we've seen we've worked and seen good doormen, and we've also seen some.
But this is what I mean. I don't like the bad doorman. This is what I mean. Bullies and useless and losers. I used to get rid of them, all of them. And then I run a company, as I said. So then I used to really get only the people working with me, the people I knew very well. No, some people just employ bodies to to fill shirts and spaces. I never did that. You know, it's important to have the right people working with you, so you know what they are doing and you can trust the criterion and the professional discretion as well.
It's one of yours anyway.
You're
not likely to mow you down. I'll watch my back.
We had lunch, so
That's where you're right. We've got nothing against it.
We're all very caring people. We don't dislike anyone.
Got barbecues, got sleeping bags.
But you know what? That's smelling up. It's burning some oil, isn't it?
It smells like an old car.
Or a new car.
I need a survivor.
85 or something like that. 88.
Colour's gonna be the trouble with red car, isn't it?
88.
Master.
I've had a red car, never had a red car.
Run for it. This colour tape. How far is it?
It's a nice pub apparently, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
15-minute walk, but it's only 5 minutes. But unfortunately,
Can't come again too far away.
3 o'clock.
So it ain't worth bringing a whiteboard to keep with the grandkids.
We're here because someone has been criminally trespassing on our property and we're now here to get rid of them, but apparently they're not here, so no problem. Okay.
They won't be coming back.
Okay, lads.
Yeah, he's supposed to be wearing his hat as well, otherwise he's acting in private capacity. What's wrong with you? Not in full uniform, they're in private capacity.
Mark, how do I zoom in on this? Okay.
Well, we don't need anyone here. We've got no problem. We're in possession. And the only thing they got is possession. You see, when they do things, they do possession orders on people. Yeah. What people don't realise is that's nothing about ownership. So they might say they've got. Well, that's okay. Tell the public. No. Tell the public they don't own their properties. They pay their mortgages for no reason at all because the Crown owns it. Well, of course, they're not going to let that secret out the bag, but that's what they deal with. So they get a possession order against you. Now, let's look at it this way. If I lease this property out to somebody for 10 years and they breach that contract, then I might try and get a possession order against them to repossess the property. Yeah? But the judge agrees with them and says they can carry on. Well, it doesn't mean they own it. It just means they got possession of it. So the ownership element is a very big missing, it's a black hole in these circumstances because the Crown believe they own everything. Well, let them tell us, let them put it on the front page of the paper. Yeah?
Which they're not prepared to do, yeah?
No.
Right.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Right. So possession, yeah, they've got possession.
Yes.
But what if it was something you're releasing it for 10 years?
Yeah.
They haven't got ownership,
Yeah.
right? And that's the whole point. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
It's taking this to actually get,
Yes.
let's get it sorted
Yeah.
with these people. And I'll say, all of you guys, that's what's on camera, you're all here to witness what
Yes,
I'm doing. I'm not
yeah,
asking
yeah.
anybody to do anything here other than witness. You're all from all parts of the country. It's not like I've got a lot of the local footballoons up here with me. You're all from different parts of the country with a common public interest.
And we've
in
come at
what's going
free
on,
will
and
as well.
You've travelled all this
Yeah.
distance to see what's going on and witness what's going on.
Also get us all our names on a piece of paper. So
No, I'd rather not.
Your name belongs to you. If you choose to
You have to give your name. You have to give your name out to anybody.
give it away.
I thought it might give him more.
So last time I was here, 70, between 50 and 70 police and bailiffs were here with a helicopter, and they physically carried me. I didn't commit any violence, and they carried me from the premises and dropped me at the gate. Well, I knew that when they gave me, I'd asked for the last executed document, which was a fraudulent warrant, which I can show you, a fraudulent writ. I knew at that moment they hadn't manufactured my consent. They couldn't say, oh well, he left of his own accord. The Hereford Times, good as gold, actually printed that I was carried from the premises, so that establishes that I haven't actually left the premises of my own volition. So here we are. Let's see what goes on. Here we go. I can prove. Hey, look, my old man's buried up there, so I can prove I've got title to this place in so far as that's going. Never mind any fraudulent documents that they try to do.
The rich still take to the gate.
Ah, right, okay. We'll keep it.
They came on the request for somebody.
This is what we're talking about.
No, you didn't.
Well, I've charged one of them with the bailiff of assault when they carried me from you. No, it's the bloke that thinks he's owned it. What?
Lights on, so.
There's a light. Yeah, it's in the office. Quarter, it's on the gate if anyone wants to see it.
Send the PDF to.
I've got one in the bag. No, I do know. Oh, right. You look different to the little thing. Oh, right, Aidy. No, sorry, mate. Yeah, brilliant. No, what you're doing with that response stuff is fucking awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, was that you that sort of doing the
awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
It's brilliant.
No, hey, listen. You've actually, we tried getting the momentum going years ago, and nobody cottoned on. Everybody just thought, oh, all tinfoil hat wearers, yeah? And now it's all coming to their door. No, fair play to you, brilliant job you've done. Well, and the other, everyone's getting involved in it. Well, it's a good thing we need to do. No, it does make an interesting video. Yeah, they're my cameras. They're my cameras. What I did when my father died, I put all those cameras up because we had loads of people floating around, go floating. Went to slip off, they were good guys, but they were happy to do what was around.
We've been up to the grave.
Oh, right, okay.
And your dad confirms it's our property.
Right, okay. Do they claim to have bought that bit of land, do they? Do they claim to have bought my old man as well into the deal? And Frank, because there's Frank's at the other end.
He is, yeah.
So we've got two bodies up here. Did they include them in the deal, do they? So let's see the paperwork.
There's a load of police vans out there now.
Is it? Well,
How is it?
hey, look, at the end of the day, I've got documents in here. The police want to copy it. then I've already told them that they're going to be committing joinder to the notarial instrument, which has the aspect of being a commercial lien, which I've already sent to them. So yeah, they know that. Brilliant. Because there you go. We can move forward. So the people who are criminally trespassing sold our vehicle.
Yeah, we like taking a writ on our hand.
It's a writ. Well, it's a writ. We contacted all the car auction sites, not from me. And they all agreed, we told them all the vehicles were stolen. Yeah, they said they hadn't had anything go through there, so... Hereford's a Freemason town.
You ask them to leave, and tell them they're now trespassing. If they stay, that's aggravated trespassing. That's a crime.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll ask them to come up here. Shall I go down to them?
Well, you don't get out there, you might get...
No, I might go down there, they might try. If they want to come up here, as far as I'm concerned, they've got no business here. Yeah, you've got my authority to say that. Oh, how you doing? Hello, Darren. How you doing?
What's your intention?
Well, there was criminal trespass going on this property.
Okay.
We're here, we've taken possession. I brought witnesses with me. All these people have come from all over the country. We're fully conversant with my situation because I'm fully transparent. And what I've discovered is that documentation, there's been fraud involving various court officers. One of them there, I mean, and in fact you guys, unwittingly, I would like to think, were here when I was removed from the premises based on that document. That document was fraudulent. And I've actually had Sheffield Court confirm that it never came to them. And I've got notices like that. So that's a fraudulent document. Hereford Court hasn't got a copy. So we're in possession of the building. We're happy because obviously the incumbents have gone. We don't require your services here. We're fully happy that I've been conversing with various police officers and forces, including professional standards.
It's been a one-way system though, because
nobody's got back to us, and nobody's prepared to do it.
The thing is, the people in this country are sick and tired of us being robbed by corporations, and courts will do absolutely nothing. They don't work for us, they work for corporations, and we've done nothing. Our funds buried up there, and...
No, we're well.
None of them do.
So my father's there, so I mean, someone thinks they bought my father.
He did, he's Constable O'Donovan.
Which one? Never signed for anything to live on.
We're all peaceful, mate. Don't worry. You're not going to get licked.
No, but I'm
we are all peaceful.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
We feel we've got nowhere else to go and to make a stand.
There's nowhere else because we're dealing with court systems, and if you actually, I'm engaged in legal forensics now. So what I do is, obviously, we employ lawyers and judges and solicitors and pay them a lot of money, more money in an hour than a lot of people earn in a year, in a week. Yeah, they earn in an hour, don't they? Yeah. And we do that because they're supposed to know meticulously the ins and outs, and basically they don't do anything at all for us. They don't operate for us. Okay, they're operating in their old culture. In this country, we've got apartheid operating. Anyone who's involved in the judiciary or anyone who's involved to a certain extent in the police, I'm not saying you personally, there's a Freemasonry element. I don't know if you're aware of Operation Tiberius, which has shown this is to be the case in this country. So what we're dealing with is this. Now, I own this property, my family own this property. Right? We have never put it up for sale. I'd like to know. We never mortgaged it. We'd like to know exactly how someone can claim ownership of it from us, because obviously, if things are done to the prescribed form, it has to go A, B, C. Well, A, I was in here and got removed. C, someone else was in possession of the property. Where was the B? Where's the B? Yeah? There was no B.
I'm not.
No. I know.
Conversation with that. I mean,
I appreciate that.
As far as I was aware, that property was.
I appreciate that.
What's your intention? I take it you're going to stand here and.
Well, no, we're happy. We're back in possession of the property.
Okay.
The incumbents.
What about going inside the property?
Well, if I wish to go into the property, I'll go into the property. There's no intent in any way because we own the property. What has happened, which I'd like to report to you, is that a lot of vehicles that were here have been stolen. My son,
He's over there going right up.
We'll have a list of them vehicles that have been stolen from these premises. We understand that somebody who was here, the criminal trespasser, sold those vehicles, and they've got registration numbers on, to someone in the village locally. so we can actually establish and prove that as a fact.
I mean, that's
as well.
something that we could look at.
Yeah, because
it's criminal. The rest of our property is being stolen and sold as well.
So at the moment, you're quite happy to be.
Yeah. And there's no problem with anybody. And all these nice people have come from literally from all over the UK. Because we're all fed up with what's going on. It's going on everywhere, okay? And there's no violence.
They'll come to the lovely countryside of Hereford.
They've come to Herefordshire just to see us. Well, they come here to witness what was going to happen.
So.
We've got green trees.
Yeah, that's it. You're nice down here. Yeah,
I came here to confront whoever was here criminally trespassing because I'd served a notice on them and they took no notice of it. Okay, so I was coming here to do that. I don't know. No. Well, so okay. So I mean, and on your way, chaps, and thank you for taking interest.
And may I just say, please, Constable? Look, we're also, Sergeant, we're also here for you because you're a human being, just like I am, right? And I'm a man, and so are you. We understand your uniform and we know what that means. But I don't know whether you have a mortgage, but if you do or you don't, okay, there's a man amongst this group at the moment. I'm not going to say who he is. He can come forward if he wishes, right? It's gone all over the YouTube, all over the world. The banks, okay, corporations, just as the Metropolitan Police is a corporation, just as the Crown is, they try to take his property. So we're also representing Sergeant you.
We're representing everyone.
And we mean that. It's just not this country, because it has to stop. Thank you.
Yeah, we're in the public interest, and that's the bottom line. That's what we're here for. It's public interest.
Jobs start arresting the bankers.
Yeah. Okay, lads. Thank you. Yeah, I'll give you a round of applause.
Guy.